Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at standard 6.G.A.1. Find the area of right triangles, other triangles, special quadrilaterals, and polygons by composing into rectangles or decomposing into triangles and other shapes. Apply these techniques in the context of solving real-world and mathematical problems. We'll be focusing on calculating the perimeter of our shapes. Perimeter is the distance around a two-dimensional shape. For example, the amount of fencing needed to enclose a garden. So if you look at this garden here, maybe it's the amount of wood I would need if I'm building a flower box. Okay, in order to find perimeter, we must add up all of our sides. So perimeter to be calculated is the sum of all sides. Let's go ahead and take a look at these examples. So our first shape here is a triangle. And just like I would with a rectangle or any other shape, I'm just going to add up all of my sides. So perimeter is equal to 6 plus 6 plus 7. 6 plus 6 is 12 plus 7 is 19. And my unit here is meters. So unlike area, perimeter is not going to be units squared. We're not multiplying, so our units will just be the same as they are expressed in the problem. For our second example, our lines that are opposite are parallel and equivalent. So if this over here is 16, so is this one. And if this is 18, so is this one. So to calculate the perimeter here, I'm adding 16 plus 16 plus 18 plus 18. 16 plus 16 is 32. 18 plus 18 is 36. And then I add those two together to get 68 miles as my perimeter. Now for this third one, this is a square. I'm given one dimension and all of these sides are equivalent. So if that's 9, so is this one, and this one. So perimeter is equal to 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9. Or because it's repeated addition of the same number, I can also multiply by 4 the number of sides I have. The perimeter here is 36 millimeters. Now for our trapezoid, we have all of our sides with different measurements. So our perimeter is equal to 11 plus 15 plus 17 plus 19. 11 plus 15 is 26. And then I'm bringing down the rest of my numbers. 26 plus 17 is 43. And 43 plus 19 is 62. So here our perimeter is 62 centimeters. Now let's take a look at some examples where we're given the perimeter and being asked to find a missing side of our shape. So here we have our triangle. So we're going to say perimeter is equal to, now I have 8 plus 8 plus P, and it tells me that the perimeter is 24 yards. So I'm going to replace my variable P that represents perimeter on this side with 24. And then I can actually combine my 8 plus 8 to 16 plus P. Now I can do inverse operations and subtract 16 on both sides. Or I can ask myself what number plus 16 will give me 24. So if I subtract 16 on both sides, I find that P, the measurement of the missing side, is equal to 8. So this side is equal to 8 yards. Our next shape here is a rectangle. So I have this side, and then remember that our sides that are across from each other are parallel. So if this is P, so is this one. If that is 6, so is this one. So here I have that my perimeter is equal to 6 plus 6 plus P plus P. And I'm told that my perimeter is 30 centimeters. So I'm going to replace the big P with 30. 6 plus 6 is 12. And I can combine my like terms. P plus P would be 2P. Now if I subtract 12 on both sides, I find that 2P is equal to 18, and I divide both sides by 2, I get that P is equal to 9. You could have also figured out what value for P just by thinking about it, right? If this is 6 plus 6 and I need the number that's to be the same to add up to 30. So here I find that the value of P is equal to 9 centimeters. Now for this example, we're going to go ahead and do the same thing. So perimeter is equal to 1 plus 6 plus, and if you notice that we have the same variable on both sides, so what that's telling us is that this is an isosceles trapezoid. Both of these legs are the same. So this would be S plus S, and that the perimeter is 13, so I'm going to replace that with the number 13. 1 plus 6 is 7, S plus S is 2S, and now I'm going to use my inverse operation to get my variable by itself. So I have now 2s is equal to 6. I divide both sides by 2. I find that s is to 3. So my s is equal to 3 feet. Now again, I'm using inverse operations, my knowledge on solving equations to help me find the value, but you can also think about it from the standpoint of 13 minus 7 is equal to 6, and now that number needs to be split between two sides. Thank you for watching and have a great day.